everyone, what's up? And if you enjoy the video, leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like the video, that helps out the algorithm a ton. And comment down below. I love to see you guys' feedback and what you guys have to say on the matter, because this topic might make some people mad, including yourself. So if it does, please leave a comment down below, and I would love to see your passion of hate against me. Totally kidding. But guys, in my opinion, I really do feel that Interplay ruined Fallout and Bethesda saved it, and I'm going to explain to you guys why I feel that way, and a lot has to do with the lore. January 13th, 2004, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel was born. It was released on consoles for the first time ever in franchise history, so a Fallout game never being on consoles before this, it's pretty epic, it's pretty cool. But before we go into details to how Interplay ruined Fallout, let's go into detail on how they tried to, let's say, save it, for lack of a better word, but they failed. In 2003, there were two Fallout games in development: Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which we received, and Fallout 3 Van Buren, which we sadly did not get. Fallout 3 Van Buren, when reading into the details a bit more, we find out that it could have been Fallout Brotherhood of Steel done right. But sadly, Black Isle Studios, which developed Fallouts 1 and 2 and developed Van Buren, did not have their hands on Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which kind of explains a lot about how poorly this game was done. Before Fallout 3 Van Buren could have saved the franchise, Interplay went bankrupt and had to close down Black Isle Studios. But by this time, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, a game not developed by Black Isle Studios but Interplay themselves, was finished and was released just over a month after Van Buren was canceled. Guys, I really wish that they worked on Van Buren before Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, because we would have received a masterpiece as far as what we know. As far as what we know of what the game was going to be. I'm going to go into that in a different video. As far as what we know, Van Buren was going to be really, really good, but it never saw the light of day, and we got this. So let me go over some of the reasons how Interplay ruined the franchise, and I'm just going over the lore. Some of the lore that's just, some of it is completely out of left field, that you would never think that it would have been in a Fallout game, but indeed it was. Now, the gameplay itself doesn't seem too bad, but some people say it's a copy and paste of Baldur's Gate, which it does look that way. But let's go over a few reasons why Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is just awful for the franchise, and it ruined the franchise. In the game, you guys might think that this is minor, but to me, it means something. The United Nations disbanded in 2052. In previous Fallout games, that's what it's known to be. However, in Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, they disbanded in 2025. Now, let's get into something that really grinds my gears, really upsets me. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, you see it throughout all the Fallout games except this one. They're really prejudiced, and that's why a lot of people hate them. They hate super mutants. They hate ghouls. They hate everything mutated. They believe that the wasteland should be cleansed of all of that, and it should go back to what America was prior to the Great War. But in this game, that's not the case. They almost make you want to like the Brotherhood of Steel. They are willing to recruit ghouls, outsiders. They don't care about that stuff in this game. They also interpret it as a self-appointed peacekeeping force instead of an isolationist group strictly concerned with collecting and preserving pre-war technology. So the Brotherhood of Steel in this game, they're just completely different. And also, in the beginning of the game, you could pick between three characters, one of them being a ghoul. I think that's the one thing this game did right. You could pick a different race, but a ghoul being in the Brotherhood of Steel doesn't make sense. Not at all. And they ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. Also, let's not forget Balls Guarana, which was an energy drink replacing Nuka freaking Cola. They have reasons why the energy drink replaced Nuka Cola, and rightfully so, but why? Why replace Nuka Cola? What for? Well, apparently Balls was a real life energy drink, and they had some type of deal with Interplay to showcase their drink in this game. They did it for some money, and Interplay did go bankrupt, so there's that. They also included modern rock music by bands such as Killswitch and Slipknot. That type of music does not have any place, in my opinion, in the Fallout universe. Any place, but it found its way in Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Why? Why did they do that? it completely just ruins it for me. And it completely lore breaking. You want to say that BGS putting Fallout on the East Coast is lore breaking? That's lore breaking. Putting modern day rock music in there, allowing ghouls into the Brotherhood of Steel. That's lore breaking, guys. That's what lore breaking is, and that was done not by BGS, but by Interplay. Now let's go over why I feel Bethesda saved Fallout. They put Fallout in a 3D environment which was brand new to the franchise, a 3D first-person environment. They brought back Nuka-Cola, did not destroy the lore by trying to put in music that wasn't lore friendly. They stuck to the 40s, 50s vibe that the series was known for since its inception. Bethesda made fans fall in love with the franchise once again after Brotherhood of Steel. And they introduced a whole new player base on top of that to the franchise as well. Then 2 years later, we received Fallout New Vegas, which was published by Bethesda Softworks, but developed by Obsidian, which had the bloodline of Fallouts 1, 2, and the Fallout 3 Van Buren we've never received. Has Bethesda done some questionable things with the Fallout franchise? Sure, of course they have. But you can't tell me that the worst Fallout game in franchise history came from Bethesda, because it didn't. I don't care how much you hate Fallout 76. I don't care how much you hate BGS bringing Fallout from the West Coast to the East Coast. The worst Fallout game was not made by Bethesda. It was made by Interplay. It came from Interplay, and they ruined the franchise. Bethesda made their own Fallout game, which got the franchise's reputation up to a level where you can argue that Interplay never saw before. Bethesda's Fallout 3 was the most successful Fallout game sales-wise. You can attribute that to the game's reputation prior to Fallout 3, prior to this game. But I feel it had a lot to do with BGS's own series, The Elder Scrolls. Heck, Fallout 3 is known as Oblivion with guns, and to be honest with you, that's not a bad comparison, and I would not take that as an insult. Me being a Fallout fan especially, I don't take that as an insult one bit. So guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you guys feel that Interplay ruined Fallout and Bethesda saved it, or do you think Bethesda is trashing Fallout right now, ruining it, and you hate the direction it's going? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to see what you guys have to say on the matter. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and like I said, comment down below. All right, guys, in my opinion, Interplay ruined Fallout, Bethesda saved it. An unpopular one, but it's my opinion. I thank you all for watching. This is Joe, signing out.